Hi, so today I want to show you how to add a diagram into Quizlet and be able to study that diagram. Really useful in the sciences, in anatomy, as well as in any social studies classes where you might have to memorize a map, anything where you just have to know the locations of different items. So you're going to create a new study set, and what you want to do first is go out and grab the picture that you want to use. So it's easiest to just do a Command-Shift-4. Grab the picture from the PowerPoint. It's going to save over to your desktop. And when you get there, you can just go in and take that photo that you've just taken and drop it right in. And you'll find that then you've got the picture in the Quizlet diagram. You can only do one diagram in each Quizlet, but then you can study them together in a folder. You can have them all together at once. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of these terms over here because that's what we want to study. So we're going to click on the edit button to edit this photo and just go over it and blur out the image. So I'll highlight the part that you want to hide. So we chose this little thing here where we want to blur out the text over the image. I'm going to go through each one, blur out the text so that we don't see where the answers are. Then the next thing that we're going to want to do is go in and actually put in points where we can then identify what those things are. So I've blurred out the images. The image looks the way I want it to be, so I'm going to press check, save that change. So now I've got an opportunity to go over here and say, okay, I want to add a point right here and say, oh, that is the, well, of course I can't remember what it is. Oh, that's the nasal cavity. Nasal cavity. I add that in. And the next one I believe is the larynx. L-A-R-Y-N-X. Add that one. And I'm going to add the trachea. Followed by the bronchus. And finally, can't live without the lungs. So now as I scroll down, I'll see all those terms are here. If there are other things I need to know, what the function is, what's important to memorize about those terms, I can put that over here in the definition section. When I'm happy with it, I'm going to give it a title. So this one is going to be easy. It's the respiratory system. Respiratory system. Okay, I'm happy. I've got it. I'm going to click create. And then we're off to the races. So now I've got a studyable system here where I can go in and say, okay, I'd like to go in and learn these terms. Where is the trachea? Which one is that? I think that's it right there. Must be that one. Oh, yay, I got it. Go on to the next one. I think these are the bronchus. Oh, nope, sorry. That's the lungs. I have to go back and look. So you get the idea, and then it's just, you can go in just like you can do with any other Quizlet and practice. There's a variety of ways that you can practice. You can go in and do the matching games that you've done. So I'm going to click on the trachea and say, oh, I know where that one is. I'm really good at that one. Bronchus, that's down here. Nasal cavity, up by our nose. And the lungs, those big pink things. And the larynx. Okay, so I know you guys all know how to use Quizlet, so I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail about that. But I did want you to realize that you can import the diagram, go in, blur out the terms, put in a little dot, and create your own little system here. If you have any questions, stop by the Learning Lab. You know I'm always there to help. And have